Hello, fans. Today's game is sure to be a good one. Now set right there with your favorite snacks and let's meet our Lion of the Day.
Today's video is Charlie Batch. He is represented by a 2002 score, base card number 87, with an on-card auto, slabbed by stats grading. Before he became a respected veteran presence later in his career, Charlie Batch had one of the toughest quarterback jobs in football, trying to stabilize the Detroit Lions at the turn of the era. This was a team that was changing fast, a team that would soon be searching for answers again. And Batch was right in the middle of it. Today we're diving into Charlie Batch's Detroit Lions years, the moments that showed promise, the injuries that changed the timeline, and that one game that still stings for Lions fans. Charlie Batch came into the league as Detroit's second-round pick, 68th overall in 1998. And right away, Detroit didn't treat him like a long-term project. He played early, and by the end of his rookie season, he'd started 12 games and thrown for 2,178 yards. Batch wasn't just a statue in the pocket either. Detroit used his mobility, and you could see the idea. If we can't always win with overpowering talent, we'll win with movement, timing, and making defenses defend everything. One of the early, okay, this kid can play moments came on October 15th, 1998 versus Green Bay. Detroit beats the Packers 27-20, and Batch is razor sharp. 16 completions on 19 attempts, 218 yards, 2 touchdowns. And according to game logs and summaries, it was one of the most efficient outings of his Lions run, an early flash of what Detroit hoped he could become. Then came the shift that changed Detroit's identity. Barry Sanders retires, and suddenly the offense doesn't have the automatic erase mistakes button. Batch starts the year, Detroit fights to stay afloat. But injuries start steering the season. The Lions still claw their way to an 8-8 finish and a playoff spot. But Batch's thumb injury leaves him sidelined at the worst possible time. So when Detroit hits the wildcard round, Gus Frerotte is the guy who takes the snaps. In 2000, Batch gets a full starter's workload, 15 starts, and Detroit is right there with playoff hopes alive. And then, Week 17 happens. Detroit versus Chicago. Win, and you're in position to celebrate. Instead, the Bears shock the Lions 23-20, and it ends on Paul Edinger's 54-yard field goal with 2 seconds left. And the game was chaos at quarterback. Batch aggravates a rib injury and has to come out, and Stoney Case takes over, finishing with an interception and a fumble in a game that had basically zero margin for error. If you're a Lions fan, you don't need me to tell you, that one hurt. Batch begins 2001 as the starter under new head coach Marty Mornhinweg. But Detroit's direction is shifting, and injuries keep taking bites out of continuity. The franchise moves toward another long-term QB plan, and Batch's Detroit run closes not because the talent wasn't there, but because the era around him kept changing faster than the team could stabilize. Charlie Batch's Lions years were a reminder that sometimes a quarterback's story isn't just about stats, it's about timing, health, and the team you're asked to carry. If you enjoyed this deep dive Lions quarterback story, drop a like, subscribe, and comment.